How I came to this project was I was thinking about planting some trees for my two children, and I came across an article that talked about General Sherman, the biggest giant sequoia on the planet. It talked about the volume of the tree and how much carbon it had stored, and the answer was over 1,400 tons of carbon dioxide had been stored in this one tree. And I thought, how does that compare to the lifetime of your average Brit and their footprint? And that came out at about 500 tons over a lifetime. I thought, crikey, one of these trees has done more carbon capture than the lifetime emissions of almost 3 average UK people. Trees are like people. You plant them, they're young, they grow, they hit maturity, and then eventually they die. Sequoias are different. Sequoias never stop growing. You plant them, they're young, they grow, they hit maturity, the rate of growth comes off, and then eventually they die. Sequoias are different. Sequoias never stop growing throughout their entire lifetime. They actually layer on approximately the same amount of mass each year as they did the previous year, and that just keeps going and going, which is why the fastest growing trees in the world in terms of amount of wood created every year is actually giant sequoias. They will layer on more wood in a single year than an equivalent different conifer species will do in its entire lifetime. The older they get, the more capable they are at sucking in more carbon dioxide and creating wood, which is really what we need from trees. And giant sequoia trees, in terms of carbon stacking per hectare or acre, are incredibly efficient. So you will see a sequoia forest per hectare or per acre capturing over 10 times more carbon than a native woodland would in the same amount of space. They are incredibly capable of capturing and stacking carbon. So if you bring those characteristics together, you have a tree that, from the perspective of climate change, is an incredible ally.